Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal, and this is the Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. The 2952 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is here, and day 6, they're going to be showcasing Argo, CNO, Greycat, and Kruger. In today's video, I'll be walking around and giving you my thoughts and opinions on every ship here on display, so don't expect any detailed stats. If you'd like to get my thoughts on the entire 2952 IAE, check out the playlist in the info card above. And while you're up there, why not enter to win some starter packs for you to use or to gift them to friends? Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on today's showcase ships, and we're starting right now. All right, coming on the showroom floor today, we're starting a little bit lower because kind of weird, but they put Kruger ships right here at the entrance. So, I don't know, I guess it's pretty cool. This looks like the P-72 to the left here. The differences are it doesn't have that Gatling built into the nose that you might be familiar with, dude, that looks like a Cuphead face or something. It doesn't have the Gatling in the nose. Instead, it has 4 winged weapons. Very fast ship. It's a racing ship / snub. I think it comes with the Connie Phoenix. Pretty dope. And then we've got its other counterpart over here, the P-52, which has a Gatling in the nose. It's kind of hard to see it. Yeah, there's a Gatling right there. Should be able to see that. Yeah, nice. They're snub fighters for the Connie, and but also you could just buy them and fly them. They don't have quantum drives, so you're not gonna be able to jump anywhere. So that's why I rank them so low in my ranking guides, because they can't do a VHRT without the Connie. Let's go to MPUV cargo. This is the cargo variant of the Argo cargo. It's gonna be something that we're gonna be using to move cargo from capital ship to station or ship to ship. It's just like a little. I've been noticing the back door on this hasn't been rendering from the inside. I'm not even sure how much SCU it has. Probably 8 if I had to guess. I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. I'm not necessarily excited about when this is going to be really needed, but I don't know. The other one, its counterpart, the MPUV personnel, is pretty cool. It's got basically like a docking collar. This is going to be used to move people from capital ship to station or capital ship to capital ship. Pretty dope. It's got 8 seats in it, so you can tote people around. Yeah, pretty cool. Also, this was the winner of last year's ship showdown, which I'm so glad that a ship didn't get memed into winning this year. Hopefully next year we have a normal one, and then maybe after that we can meme another ship in. But if we meme too many ships in, it's just going to be a joke. All right, the Argo raft. The Argo raft is pretty cool. It's got a little less than 100 SCU of space, but when the cargo refactor comes in, the ability to be able to just pick up and drop these like 32 SCU crates, don't quote me on that, is going to save you a lot of time that might make it so that it can make, as much or more than some of the cargo ships you're used to. I mean, there's no real way for us to know. I'm hoping that it is at least what you could do with a Freelancer Max. I want it to be more than that. But it's a really cool ship. You guys should definitely check this out. None of this I don't think moves right now. There's even a room in there where like you can operate it. Like I said, I mean you can't operate it right now, but it's pretty dope. I'm hoping that next patch will actually be able to utilize this and see what it can do. But it's a cool ship, man. I really like the Argo design language with this industrial feel. Yeah, I would like this to be as efficient or more than the MISC Freelancer Max. And if it's as efficient, right, on our like cargo per hour that can be delivered, then I would rather go this route. This seems like a lot more fun than the conventional way of me loading it up myself. You just drop this sucker off and move on. Yeah. Anyway, real excited about that ship. Love it. And then this is our current like king of mining here. It's a duo up to trio mining ship. So it's got mining lasers for one operator down here, another operator over here, and another operator on the starboard side. So a total of 3, and then you'll also need a pilot as well. If I recall correctly, you can like solo this, or even like duo it, and the pilot can get down into this one. But I don't know how easy that is. Somebody in the comments will let us know. I'm not really into mining, so take my opinions with a grain of salt. But I like this ship. It's cool, man. Even though I don't mind, I mean, this is pretty dope. If I were to get into it, do it with some buddies, seems cool. It's funny seeing those guns up there. It just looks so small. Like, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? I'd hit him with the mining laser before I did that. But yeah, I love the layouts of these ships too. They're so industrial. They use up a really good use of space. All right, we got CNO in the house. Consolidated Outland. So we've got the Mustang. Which one is this? I know it's the combat variant, but I forget, is it Delta? Yeah. This is the combat light fighter variant. It's got weapons under the nose and weapons under the wing, as well as rocket pods. That's pretty dope. It's a combat variant of the Mustang Alpha. And honestly, you know, it's not like a terrible ship. That's a decent amount of firepower. It flies good enough. I've never seen it in this much light before. It's normally kind of dark. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's the Mustang Delta. You got nothing in the back there. No amenities. You just got some extra firepower and rocket pods. Rockets, if you don't know, are like missiles, but they're unguided. So this must be the Mustang Alpha. Yep. This is, you know, the starter variant. I think the cargo's working now. Is that correct? Oh, look at that. Ah, that's pretty dope. That's cool. You don't even have any room back there, do you? Nope. No room back there for anything. You can equip weapons under here to make it just as deadly as the Delta. I'm sure this one flies better though. So if you can go with that one, maybe upgrade to it. But anyway, yeah, great starter package. It's the one I recommend if you want to get into combat at the absolute cheapest. Next up, we got the CNO Nomad. CNO Nomad. This is a good, like, what would you call it? Like a moderate starter, like an intermediate starter, or a pseudo starter. Let's go with pseudo starter. It's got 3 weapons, which is pretty good. It's got 3 shields, which is really good. Honestly, it's pretty OP in this game. Unfortunately, though, it's slow, so it negates all that. And it's also pretty big. But it's a good starter. It's passive. If you need to do a little bit of combat, you can. It's not like, I mean, you're pretty like durable defensive wise, so you can just leave. Don't stay around and get blown up, you know. But yeah, this is the Nomad. It's the space pickup truck. Literally, it's got a pickup bed. What's dope about this is you could put a rock in the back. A bunch of different land vehicles can fit in the back here, but you can actually use it to tote around a rock and make some decent money. In the inside, you've got a full array of amenities. You got a weapon rack to our left and I think our right here. Yep, weapon racks. So that way when somebody boards you, they can take your weapons and kill you with them. We've got a toilet to take space in, components. You take a look at your bed back here, your cargo bed, storage, and then you've got a bed to log out in, sink. I mean, you got everything you need. It's like a caravan and a pretty cool looking leather seat. Yeah. The Nomad's cool for the passive player. I think I'd get the cutter and then just skip this, to be honest. If you're trying to be cheap, you know. But yeah, it's a good ship. I wouldn't necessarily buy it to excel at combat, but it's good at everything else. I mean, you can tow the rock around. That's pretty dope. And it hovers. Like, it doesn't touch the ground. It's got some sort of like gravlev technology from the aliens. Heated and cooled seats. That I agree, Morph. The Cutlass is like $20 more or something like that. You might as well just go with that. And then you have much more cargo space. That's one of the reasons why I don't recommend it either, because you could just get the next thing and it's not that much money. All right, this is the Mustang Delta. I think a lot of people don't know about this ship. It sits on the showroom floor of Lorville. It's a Mustang, pretty much just like the Alpha, except you can look to the right here. Maybe once this closes, or is it to the left? What in the hell? Oh, here we go. Exit to rear. And then you come back here, and unlike all the other Mustangs, you got a whole like caravan deal back here. Okay, come on. A bed, sink, range, shower, no shave. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk? You just save over the toilet. All right. Yeah. I mean, this is dope. The next one is the Mustang Gamma. This is the racing variant. Has anybody ever seen anybody actually racing with one of these? I don't ever see it. I don't really know what to say about this, to be honest. I don't race, but it's a racing variant. Mustang Gamma. It looks cool. It's got like an extra thruster in the rear there where the other ones don't have it. And of course, there's no room behind it. I guess the engines or whatever have to take up more space. It flies good compared to other ships. Okay. In atmosphere, I would rather fly the Mustang, like Alpha, whatever, a Mustang with all the weapons on it than a Titan. The Mustang's much more deadly, faster, more maneuverable, smaller. Downstairs, we have the Rock and the Rock DS and the STV and the PTV. Oh, wow. I don't know that I've ever opened this. That's dope. I mean, you got a vehicle to drive around hangars in. You got the new sport terrain vehicle from Graycat. You have the Rock. The Rock I've been talking about a lot today is a mining vehicle. So you can go out and mine in it. It's pretty dope. Any ship that you can roll this thing into can become a miner. Pretty dope. And then you have the Rock DS, the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This is a duo miner. You have one guy that sits there on the arm, and the other guy drives you around. Why wouldn't you just have two of those? They're cheap. I don't recommend buying these with actual money. Buy them in game. All these land vehicles are so cheap in game, and they're all, except the STV, is available in game for Alpha UEC. All probably under like 100,000 Alpha UEC. Maybe not the Rock and the Rock DS, but pretty close to it. Hover quad. I actually like the hover quad. It's nice. The issue that I have with it, because it hovers, the turrets during a bunker mission will think you're a plane or a ship, and they'll shoot. As of right now, I would rather use a mole. You can park outside of the turret's range and drive up, store everything in there. This is the tugboat, isn't it? I forget the name. It's like, it's an acronym, SRV. Yeah, so this is the Argo SRV. This is going to be a space tugboat. It'll clamp onto ships like capital ships and kind of push them into place. I guess they'll be hard to park. I guess there won't be any auto land for your Javelin. So, yeah, I mean, that's, again, doesn't look like they've done really much work on it, which is fine. In my opinion, this isn't something that I think we need until maybe after capital ships come out. So, yeah, I'm cool with them not really working on that. Oh, nice. This is the CNO Pioneer. The Pioneer is pretty dope. I love the design style of this, by the way. All right. Like, I love the lines, the shape. It's so good, man. And what you do with this is you make bases with it. It's a base making ship. Isn't that cool? Again, doesn't look like much work done on this. I guess that makes sense because we're not sure when base making is going to come in. They did tell us that they're working on porting their tools over. They're beefing up their tools to make bases easier, and also considering the fact that we're going to have access to those tools at some point with ships like this. So, yeah, this is pretty dope. This will be how we'll make homesteads and our own plots. on land. It's gonna be dope. Can't wait. I'm under the weather, chat. All right, now we're taking a look at the pledge store. Argo, Consolidated Outlands, Graycat, and Kruger. All right. So we have the mole. $315 for the mole. Man, they should make it so that your buddies can chip in on the price. If I can get two buddies to go in, you know, it's a lot. Whatever. Honestly, I guess it's not, considering. I think I'd rather buy it in game though. Then your friends could actually pitch in. Argo Cargo, let's go. I put one of these in a Corsair. It fits like a glove. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can. $35. No quantum drive, right? No quantum drive or jump drive. Same with the personnel. I think this is gonna be so cool, man. I hope they have like NPCs running them. Catch a shuttle off your capital ship. The raft. That's a pretty decent price for the raft, I would say. I just hope that it's more efficient than the Freelancer Max, which I think has a similar price range. This has less cargo, but you should be able to drop it off fast enough that you'll make more money per hour, I hope. Otherwise, it's useless. Here's the Argo SRV for $150 for a tugboat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just give it to NPCs and have them do it for us, you know? All right, yep, that's it for Argo. Warbond Daily Deal, the Mole. 10-year insurance. You can upgrade to it. What's the price? $295. You can upgrade to it and get the Warbond price. Makes the deal sweeter. We got the Hover Quad. I wonder if they have like lifetime insurance going on right now. No, 120 a month. Mustang Alpha, $30, not including a game package. The Beta. The Beta is the one with the caravan thing in the back. Mustang Delta 65. Oh, yeah, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Just put the bigger guns on your Alpha, and when you're ready, upgrade to like an Arrow or something. Mustang Gamma, $55. I heard it's a good racer. Try it out. Nomad, $80. We were just talking in chat about how another reason why maybe to skip this ship is because you can pay just a little bit more and get a Cuddy Black and get a lot more use out of it. It's just kind of in that middleman, no man's land. No man's land. Nomad, no man's. Get it? All right. Pioneer. Oh, wow. I don't even, I mean, how do you even know if that's even worth it? I don't know. That's pretty dope. Oh, man, I can't wait for this type of stuff, man. So people can drop bombs from an A2 on it. Greycat Rock, $55. Don't do it. I mean, that's cheap. Don't get me wrong. You can buy it in game. 127,000 Alpha UEC. I can make that in like 2 missions. I mean, there's some missions that you can make all that. You can make more than that. You got the Rock DS for $75. I wouldn't buy this regardless. You're gonna go rock mine with your buddy. Just have him go out in his own rock. You guys share a cargo ship to tote it around. STV, $40. Is this still? I wonder if this still has an LTI offer. Nah. I again, wait for this. This thing's probably gonna be like 50,000 Alpha UC in the game. The Merlin for $25. This is the second ship I ever bought. I just wanted a second ship. I didn't even know it didn't have a quantum drive. But yeah, this is the second ship I ever bought. I felt so cool having more than one ship, even though I couldn't go anywhere in it. P72 is only $35, huh? And it should be 120-month insurance if you buy it this week. So if you don't want to see my reaction to this, there's gonna be a bar at the bottom. You can just scrub through until that bar goes away. We're gonna go ahead and catch up on what's going on with Jax.
Now, a local homesteader has kindly agreed to provide me with the parts I need for the cutter on the condition that I figure out what's wrong with his mole. Now, in my experience, these Argo beasts rarely break down, so it's anybody's guess what the issue is. Okay, let's see what we can see. Pretty good. Okay. All right.
It's electronic?
Okay. Almost got it. Oh,
Oh, they're now electronic.
well, I fixed it. The mole should run fine now. I do have some bad news, though. You got crabs.
That's funny. All right, that's it for the pledge store.